Attention all winter athletes. Winter sports will begin practices on Monday, January 25th. Winter sports include badminton, girls bowling, competitive cheerleading, competitive dance, girls gymnastics, boys swimming, and diving. Higher risk sports, for example boys and girls basketball, are still on hold at this time. Students may still join a winter sport at this time.
Hey York! The York Album Project released its 7th album of original songs today called The Road Home. It's available to stream on Spotify, Apple Music, Bandcamp, and all other streaming platforms. It features 15 different artists from York that have written and recorded original songs during the fall semester of this unprecedented school year. Follow at York Album Project for more details on how to listen.
Welcome back, York. The administration wants to remind you when you're in the building to keep your hats and hoods off with your IDs out. Also, don't forget to follow protocol in all directions that are taped to the floors throughout the hallways. Thanks, York.
Good morning, York. Welcome to another edition of YTV. I'm Ella Lawton. Students, please make sure you self-certify anytime you are coming into the building. Please log in at covid.elmhurst.205 to fill out the certification app. Self-certifying before you arrive makes the entrance process so much quicker for everyone, and if you need an extra mask or new mask, please stop in the main office. Thank you for your cooperation. Attention sophomores, juniors, and senior girls interested in playing badminton. Badminton tryouts for sophomores, juniors, and seniors are Monday, January 25th and Tuesday, January 26th from 3:30 to 5:30 in the South Gym. All students must have a physical on file with the athletic office. Freshman girls interested in playing badminton. Badminton tryouts for freshmen are Wednesday, January 27th and Thursday, January 28th in the South Gym from 3:30 to 5:30. All students, please enter the gym from outside the school through the doors that face the South Gym.
Good morning, York. I'm Zach Ortlieb. A reminder to all students, only students who have a parking pass are allowed to park on campus. Students who are found parking on campus without a permit will receive a warning and possibly will be removed from any future parking lotteries. If you have any questions regarding student parking, please see Mr. Egan. A reminder that next week, the week of January 25th to the 29th, will be our first full week of the semester, including our first Wednesday, remote day, with 45-minute periods and the day ending at 2:15. And those have been your YTV daily announcements for Friday, January 22nd. Next up, we have videos from YTV students Reese Crowder examining the various streaming services available, and then a video from Hannah Brody about the girls lacrosse team and their pop-up food pantry last weekend. Have a great weekend, York.
As the new year kicks off, streaming services are pushing out more and more content as shows and movies seem to hop from one service to another. I had the chance to talk with 2 students on their thoughts about all of these different networks.
We have Netflix, Amazon Prime, and HBO Max.
And do you think that there are too many streaming services right now, or do you think they're not enough? What are your thoughts on that?
I think I would hate to be Netflix right now because I think that was the most popular thing, and now because there are so many, I see that there's less on Netflix and I use Netflix less and less. So I think it's a good thing because we have more options, but I don't think it's a good thing for those that are in the industry for streaming services.
And so then which one do you use the most? Which streaming service do you think you use the most still?
I still use Netflix the most, but I'm starting to use HBO Max a lot more, but I still think Netflix is my top streaming service.
While Jackie thinks competition will rise between all of these new streaming services, Juliana had some similar ideas.
I have Netflix and Disney Plus, HBO, and a couple others that just come with Xfinity and Verizon.
And do you think that there are too many streaming services right now, or not enough? What do you think about that?
I definitely think there's too many because a lot of times the shows get moved around between the different streaming services, and I feel like they should just kind of have some main one.
Which streaming service do you use the most, you think, out of all of them?
I think we, as a family, use Netflix a lot just because we've had it for a long time, but we're starting to use Disney Plus a lot more too.
As movies and shows seem to keep spreading out, it's clear that it's getting harder to keep up. The questions are starting to become, do you get rid of one streaming service for another, or do you keep buying them until you have them all? No one seems to have a definite answer. Thanks for watching, and for YTV, I'm Reese Crowder, signing off.
As the holidays come to an end, many are looking for ways to give back to the community. One such group is the varsity girls lacrosse team.
I think it's really important that we are serving our community in this time, because there are families who are in need, and it's not as easy to go to the grocery store and just put a few things in your cart. And a lot of people are out of jobs or even just being paid less because they are going remote.
Not being able to get together for preseason practices, the York lacrosse team uses as an opportunity to not only serve the community, but to also get together and do some team bonding.
The York lacrosse team has always done a lot of fundraisers because that's pretty much our only way of bringing in money. But I especially think fundraisers like this, where we're able to help other students and other people in the community, are really beneficial for team bonding, and just it's a great activity to do with your team, especially when we're not able to practice due to the COVID precautions.
Like most good deeds, not only were the apartment residents able to benefit from the pop-up food pantry, but volunteers benefited as well.
It really put me into perspective to see how grateful I really am and how much my parents do for me and how lucky I am to live in such a great town. It really benefited me because I got to help people and make their day and make their lives a little bit easier by donating food and giving them what they need to live.
For YTV, I'm Hannah Brody. Be kind, Dukes.
She drinks brandy after a long day. She wears brandy when her and the girls go out on Saturday. She's got dark hair with highlights, loves movies on Friday nights, and she lives like she only has 9 lives. He likes football on a Sunday afternoon, but he loves his alma mater too.